Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, Techie? What's going on, man?
Oh, not much, Talon. How about you?
Oh, pretty good, man. I've got my coffee, so we've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We have got a lot of stuff to talk about. I still haven't ended up being able to watch the Kong trailer yet. So
I actually sat down and watched it before when we were chatting.
Okay. How's it look?
Dude, it looks so good. Kong is... it's going to be good. Like, I
saw the first trailer, and I got to say, Kong looks fantastic.
Kong looks like a beast, man. He makes Peter Jackson's Kong look like nothing.
I know, right?
And I love Peter Jackson's Kong. It's a great movie. I need to watch that again.
I love it too, but I don't think it didn't need to be 3 hours long.
No, it didn't. But
there could have been a lot of stuff they could have cut and make it roughly 2.5.
Yeah,
at least.
At least.
At least.
At least. Like freaking I never feel like there was a video game adaptation of
there was. I've got it on Xbox actually, I think.
I played it on PS2. I actually like the PS2 version more than the Xbox version because I feel like the PS2 version had a bit more in it compared to the Xbox version. And also, I really hated the Xbox original controller at the time. It was so hard to use.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's right. It was way too fat, eh?
They had to redesign it. They had to fucking redesign it. Yeah, absolutely. It was garbage. Yeah. All right. Let's jump into it. We need to jump into the first thing, man. I think you know what the first thing is going to be. Like, come on.
The first thing. All right. So the first thing we will be talking about is the new trailer for the Snyder Cut.
Woo!
All right. So initial thoughts. What about you?
Holy fuck, man! Oh man, I'm so excited for this. I cannot wait for this. It's next month. It's March. Was it March 18th? Did they say?
March 18th. Yeah, March 18th. So next month.
Dude, I'm just gonna hang on. Let me just check my calendar. Give me a sec. I need to check my calendar for this. How far away that is? Okay, so it's the 15th now. Hang on. Let me ask Google. Hold on. Hey Google, how many days until March 18th?
The mic is muted.
The 18th of March 2021 is in 31 days.
All right, so we got 31 days.
31 days. We have 31 days until the Snyder Cut. And let me tell you, man. Like,
all right. So the first thing we have to talk about though is the new design for Steppenwolf.
Pardon?
The new design for Steppenwolf.
Yeah, dude. So much. armor.
So much different. It's so different.
He doesn't look skinny. He doesn't look like some minor little grunt. He looks like a force to be reckoned with.
He looks terrifying.
And did you see the way in the trailer where he just cleaved those freaking... He just wrecked those Amazonians.
Right?
And also, you could see the head go off because it's R-rated now in the US, which I think it's a little weird. It's going to be MA here, but it should be R-rated here.
Deadpool, though. So Deadpool in the States was R-rated as well. Hence why, which I find weird that a lot of parents
took their kids to
go and see it and then came out and said, "Oh, but I thought it was a Marvel movie."
It's not. Even Ryan Reynolds has come out.
You're not wrong that it's a Marvel movie. But
I honestly I honestly get surprised when I hear parents saying, "Oh, I'm going to take my kids to Deadpool because, you know, it's a kids movie." I'm like, no, don't take them. Even Ryan Reynolds had to come out and say, "Look, I know people want to see this movie, but for the love of God, do not take your kids to go see this movie. It is way too violent. Wait until they're older." Yeah. That's why they made the Deadpool Christmas one. It's literally Deadpool, but PG. 13. Yeah. Even though I think Ryan Reynolds didn't really want to do that because it's his movie, but I guess he's got to make money.
No, you're right. But in saying that, though, it was fantastic. I loved the Christmas movie. I love that they take the piss out of the Princess Bride.
Terrible. I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. No, I haven't seen it because I saw it and I wasn't interested at the time. I was doing other stuff at the time when it came out, so like I never really saw it. And I do want to see. Is it? I don't know. Is it on Disney Plus?
I'm not sure. Let's have a look at that. Eh?
Yeah, check that out. Because like that's it. Let me check. Hang on. I have Hang on, let me check. It's called the Deadpool Christmas movie, yeah?
So this was in the 2nd of August 2020. So Disney has officially announced that the classic 20th Century Fox movie, The Princess Bride, will be coming to Disney Plus on May 1st.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Once Upon a Deadpool. That's what it's called?
Yeah, Once Upon a Deadpool. Yeah.
Yeah, it isn't actually a movie. It's a PG-13 version of Deadpool 2, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it's on Disney Plus. Hang on, let me check. Disney Plus. What? Oh no, I'm not going to trust that website.
What was that?
Just looking up about Disney Plus and Deadpool.
So I know that Deadpool will be coming to Disney Plus in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks, I think it is. On the 23rd. It's coming to the Star Now section.
I was just reading on Google there. There was a website which said Deadpool movies will not be coming to Disney Plus, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. But then I looked at the web domain. It's we got this covered. I don't trust their sources. They are, oh no, like that's a major problem with the entertainment industry. If there's people who are literally like, oh yeah, trust us, you know, we know what we're doing, we know what's true. A lot of times we got this covered. I've come out with articles and they've all been bogus. Sadly,
it's all been bull.
It's all been bull.
I saw one today that they said that Agent Carter is coming back.
No, it's ended years ago.
The reason why... No, I don't think the show. I think they mean the character.
Oh, yeah. Well, she's dead now. She died in the Civil War.
One of the things is
spoilers for people. Spoilers, even though it came out a couple of years ago. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Agent Carter is dead, guys.
But the only reason why I was thinking about that was because of the multiverse thing that's happening.
Yeah.
That could theoretically work, but their supposed source was the people that said that Taskmaster was going to be the villain in Black Widow, and that Ben Affleck was returning for the Flash movie.
We know for a fact that the Flash movie, I know Ben Affleck is in it. We know that's been confirmed now. I'm still a bit iffy about Michael Keaton. I don't know if is that confirmed. Has that ever confirmed?
I'm not sure if that is is confirmed.
We know Ray Fisher was fired from the Flash movie. You can
We know about Ray Fisher, yeah, which we might go into later.
Yeah, definitely. But all right. Talk about Steppenwolf's new design. Let's talk about the new Joker look. Come on, new Joker look, man. And
He looks,
the way he sounds.
scary too.
Dude, he looks terrifying. Though I was talking to my sister before, and she loves Suicide Squad. She doesn't really like the new design. She likes the way that he looks modernized. I like them both, but I like this version a bit more because one solid factor: he's interacting with Ben Affleck's Batman, which they never have. They've never interacted before. I don't count that scene in Suicide Squad because they never talk to each other. Never.
No, I don't count it.
I don't count at all. And the sad reality is, though, you've got two of the most iconic comic book characters, and you don't bring them together at all while they were running their lifetime.
Yeah.
What the hell? But Zack Snyder is giving us that now. And it's in the best scenario. It's not like, oh, they're meeting in the streets of Gotham. No, they're meeting in it like in the Nightmare sequence, which is alternative universe of shit. What if Darkseid came to the Earth and literally turned Superman against us and took over Earth? Because that's a possibility, and they've done that with the Injustice storyline, but Injustice storyline's a bit different to what they're doing with the Nightmare sequence.
I know. Fantastic game.
No, Injustice was amazing. Injustice 2 was even better, in my opinion. I like the gear system that they had. Yeah, the gear system in Injustice 2. What a great idea. And also it's by NetherRealm. I extremely trust NetherRealm.
Yeah.
And honestly, dude, I'm keen to see the Rocksteady Suicide Squad game where you have to kill the Justice League.
That actually looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. Hey, back to the Joker bit though.
Absolutely.
What do you think about his new voice? He sounds completely different.
He sounds completely different because I think he's got all his teeth in. Talon hasn't punched you in the face yet.
Yeah, that's true.
And he doesn't sound like he's got like something. It doesn't sound like something like stuck down his throat, like. Arr, arr.
It makes me wonder though whether or not that the Suicide Squad movie is technically canon now because of the change of the look, the way it sounds. Is it canon in the new DC universe?
I really hope it does. I honestly really hope it does because I like this new version of the Joker. I like the long green hair. I like the makeup. The no tattoos. They're all scars. The tattoos thing. I have said this. Okay, I don't mind if he has chest tattoos. I don't
care either. You know,
it's
especially with
the face tattoos.
It's the Joker and the way he is. That makes a lot of sense. But it was the way they went really overboard with the damage and then the ha-ha-has. It was a little too much.
And the major thing was, though, with David Ayer's fucking Suicide Squad is he literally only gave a few scenes to Jared Leto's Joker. Like, he's one of the most iconic characters, and you only gave him a few scenes. They cut so much from that first movie.
Oh, I know. Hence why I bought the Blu-ray for it, because it had the extended cut.
Even then, that's so much.
But even then, it was 10 minutes.
Yeah, with like extra 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And like that scene where he shows up towards the end fight, and just flat out just starts firing at the Suicide Squad and just betraying Harley like that. They cut that completely, and it sucks because I wanted to see that more, but David Ayer decided to cut it. What is it with the movies back then when DC first started? We have to wait for like special editions to watch the whole movie. The same thing happened with Batman vs Superman.
It's still happening.
It's still happening. Yeah. Because I know for a fact that with the Snyder Cut, it's literally what Justice League 2017 was. And I remember going into cinemas and going to watch that. And I remember when I left the cinema, I was happy. I reckon it was good. But then after watch repeated viewings and finding out the exact details of what happened with that movie and the CGI mess, everything about that movie, Joss Whedon being brought in, reshooting it, just destroying the movie.
Which I felt so so bad for more than anything for Snyder. You know, he butchered his movie for starters.
Yeah.
And then, you know, on top of that, he was dealing with grief from his daughter.
Yeah, his wasn't it his daughter committed suicide, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So, you know, his daughter committed suicide.
And he has every reason to. Yeah, he has every reason to leave the movie.
And then Joss Whedon comes in to try and finish it off, and then ends up screwing it up.
Yeah, and now he is being put to blame by Ray Fisher, which good. I don't like Joss Whedon. I'm not the biggest fan of him anymore. There has been so many accusations that have come out of him, and honestly, both him and Jeff Johns need to get fired. They really do. Jeff Johns does not know what the hell to do with DC movies.
No, it's not the fact that he doesn't know what to do with DC movies. He doesn't know what to do with just movies in general. He's a comic book writer. He is not a producer.
He doesn't even know how to write a. He doesn't even know how to even come up with an idea for a fucking Superman story. Because I think he said ages ago, like, oh, there's we can't come up with any new stories for Superman. And I'm sitting here going, wait a minute, you cannot come up with any new stories. There's millions of stories you can go with for fucking Superman.
It's like saying that, okay, so we can't come up with. Well, actually, no. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like when Kathleen Kennedy went. See, the thing is, though, with Marvel, they've got hundreds of, got hundreds and hundreds of comic book titles and stories, whereas we've got nothing. You've got the expanded universe.
You've got Legends. Like, there's so many different storylines and Legends you could take. Revan, anybody? Is anyone?
Revan, the Old Republic, which we are all crying for. Now we've got the High Republic, which, by the way, I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the High Republic. I need to get
into High Republic. I really do.
You do.
I do. But also,
it sounds like
I laugh at people when they're like, "Oh, you could totally bring in Starkiller." I'm like, "No, you can't bring in Starkiller. You can't because there are
as much as I love Starkiller, you can't do it
because that would totally erase a lot of things with Vader. Like, for instance, Vader would never have an apprentice. Never. He would never have an apprentice. And for a time, that game was considered canon. And I'm like, wow, this game was considered canon. Like, the parts where he kills Leia and he kills Luke, kills Obi-Wan Kenobi, flattens a freaking Millennium Falcon. I'm like, wait a minute. You beat Obi-Wan Kenobi? Oh, fuck off.
and that's why I keep saying that Disney did the right thing and going, that's old. We're going to have our new stuff now. You know, that's now classed as Legends. It's no longer canon because it was a mess. Nothing lined up anymore.
Yeah,
it was just a huge mess. And now that Disney have come in and they went, right, this is it. Everything they've brought out is making sense and is continuing. And
I honestly, when it comes down to it,
I mean, there have been a couple of mishaps, but that's going to happen.
It is going to happen. Look, when it comes down to it, I do not trust Disney, though. As much as I love their movies, I still don't trust them. They're a huge company. But can you trust Disney? No. I don't trust any big production company, especially as big as Disney, especially Warner Brothers, because I don't trust WB because some of the bullshit they've pulled.
I haven't trusted WB in a very, very long time.
Yeah, I don't trust them either. I don't trust them with their movies. I don't trust them with their games. Anyway, let's move on to let's move on to Darkseid. Dude, we're fucking getting Darkseid, man. It's not even an animated version. It is a live action Darkseid.
It's a live action Darkseid.
Yeah,
and I couldn't be more happier to see him in live action. But like, by the way, that the trailer's been showing, it looks like he's going to be in an awful lot.
He's going to be like how Thanos was before Infinity War, I believe.
Obviously.
Because, like, Thanos didn't really step in until Infinity War. And I remember when he stepped in Infinity War, he stepped in with a presence. That was like, I'm here to mess shit up and I'm going to do it properly. And, there's nothing you can do about it. And, I mean, come on. If you remember Infinity War, look what he did to Hulk. He flattened Hulk in seconds. Absolutely kicked the shit out of him.
Made him shit scared.
Yeah, Hulk made him shit scared. He refused to come out the entire movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And every single Avenger that tried to face him, even extremely powerful ones, like Doctor Strange and that, could not stop him. Could not.
All right, I'm trying to find out here.
But with Darkseid, I hope that when he sees the Kryptonian, when he sees Superman, I want Darkseid to speak. I want him to speak directly to Superman. I don't want him to fight or do anything like that. I want him to see him face to face. I want to see him face to face, maybe through a portal, or something like that.
Yeah.
He sees him, and Darkseid speaks, and Superman just threatens him, saying, "If you come back again, I'll show you." So, something like that. I want something like that, because that'll be cool. Because I've always wanted to see Cavill Superman fight Darkseid. Like, he's taken on Zod, he's took on Doomsday, even though I'm not the biggest fan of Doomsday. That's for another time. But this Darkseid, I loved how there's two different versions of him. You see him without the Omega Vision and that, and then you see him with the glowing eyes for Omega Vision. He only lights up his eyes for Omega Vision when he's going to use it. So obviously he's going to use it in that scene. And I don't know about you, but I've read into the Omega Vision, or the Omega Beam, whatever. Fuck, man, it'll annihilate anything except like Superman in the animated series. It kind of just like hurts him a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, I'm keen to see what they do with Darkseid. I like the design. It looks very Darkseid. Yeah, I'm keen to see more. So we Flash and RC
on Facebook as well, by the way.
Oh, we are? Are we live on Facebook?
Yep, on our new page that we created.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me check that. Hold on. Yeah, hang on. Invited you to become an admin. Oh, that's right. I need to click on the invite. I kind of just came on here and just did it. Give me a second. I just got a lot of invitations and that. Can you still see me on here? Yeah?
Yeah, I can still see you.
Awesome. Okay. The Talon and Techie show. Yeah, I need to accept that. Page management invitations. Oh God, I'm going to become a manager. Jesus Christ! Don't change my name to Karen, please.
How about we go on a little break for a second while you set that all up?
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we can take a break, and we'll get back into talking about the Flash and Iris scene from Snyder Cut. All right, man. All right. Let's take a break.
See you in about a minute.
See you in about a minute. Bye.
There we go.
We're still figuring this out. We're
Here we
terribly
are.
sorry.
This is the pilot. This is the pilot. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely.
All right. Okay, we are officially back now.
Yeah, we're officially back now, even though you kept saying, like, oh, I lost the screen. I turned my video off so no one could see me. Probably people could, like, because I was like, I don't know. Look, I don't know how this fucking thing works. Wow, dude, we already have like 6. Dude, we have like 6 people in here already.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, dude, I just looked up the number. We have 6 people watching. Shit, we have an audience. Like scrub up, look clean, and that. Sorry, I'm unshaven. I'm growing the beard out. Yeah. All right. Let's get back to it. We were going to talk about
So we were
a scene that I never really thought. Yeah, a scene which I never really thought they'd ever actually do, because I saw like still photography for it, and I saw like post edit like type of like special effects stuff, but we're actually getting it. It's the Flash and Iris scene, which they cut ages ago.
Yeah, I don't know why they cut it.
Like, it's such a pivotal scene because it shows Barry not in the suit using his powers to save Iris West, who eventually becomes his wife.
Well,
it's just
by the
cool
looks of
to
it,
see Flash stuff.
It looked like that was the discovery of his powers more than anything. It
Yeah,
looks more like a version of him finding out that he's got his powers.
Yeah, it honestly does. It really does look like it's a discovery of his powers, and he's found out what's going on.
Yeah, big time. I can't actually wait to see it. Did they even announce that she was?
We have a
hey. Did they even announce that she was cast originally?
I have no idea. They didn't make any announcements about that. Like, they made no announcements about it at all. They kind of just dropped it on us, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. Because we've only ever had one live action Iris West, and that's in the Flash TV series. Never for the movie.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I've enjoyed the Flash, but I think it's now just
season 7 now. It's kind of
very repetitive.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong though. I freaking love the suit because it's so different to Ezra Miller's one.
Yeah,
it's
which,
very.
By the way, made the cameo in.
Yeah, I know, in Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yep.
Which I think was so cool because that means that those universes are connected now.
Yeah, exactly. Which. I don't know. Do you think we could ever see Stephen Amell return as Oliver Queen, but in the DC films?
Look, it's a huge possibility, but like, I'm not gonna hold my breath because I think he feels at peace. He's like Hugh Jackman Wolverine, you know. He's like that. I think he's at peace with what happened because he's been doing it since what? I think it was like 2013. I don't remember when the first season of Arrow came out.
2012 or 2011.
I don't remember exactly. Hang on, let me double check. Hold on.
Was the 10th of October 2012.
2012. So you were right. 2012. Yep. So the first episode for Arrow was 2012, which I think is... Wow. It's like 2021 now. Jesus.
Right.
Not like...
And it finished last year, didn't it?
I think it was last year. No, it was the year before, I believe.
The show finished last... I thought the show finished last year.
I can't remember. I can't remember. Because I stopped watching Arrow after season 3 because the season 4 was not my favorite, and I just stopped watching because I got disinterested. Same thing with Flash.
Yeah,
too.
no, Arrow finished 28th of January 2020.
Jeez, that's a long time ago. My God.
Yeah, just over a year ago.
Over a year ago. Man, time's freaking flying by. All right, so what's the next thing?
The next one is something that any DC fans been wanting and wanting and wanting. They've hinted at it for so many years.
Dun, 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 dun. Black Suit Superman! Oh my God, I can't believe we're getting it after so long. Like,
after so many teasers from Zack Snyder himself, we are finally getting it.
And it looks so good. Like,
does look
it's
good.
what it should have been because it's his
I mean, I know
regeneration
people.
suit.
I know people will be saying, "Okay, hang on, we've already had it once, and that was in Man of Steel."
But that was in a dream sequence.
I don't really count that.
No, because he
I
wasn't
don't
really
count
wearing
that.
it.
No.
It was a dream sequence where he was just dreaming. And reason why it's important because he needs that. So if you remember the original comics, when he was killed by Doomsday, he came back and he wore that suit for a while to help with his injuries when he was healing because he was regeneration yet. So Laura Sharp Whedon said, "I haven't watched it yet. Laughed my ass off. The Snyder Cut. You should definitely watch that trailer. We'll put up the link for the Snyder Cut trailer on our Facebook page. Yeah, we should totally do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
If you are wondering, Laura, though, like the movie hasn't come out yet. This is just
the movie.
a trailer breakdown that got released today.
Yeah, it's just a new trailer got released today. It comes out March 18th. But we are so excited because it's fucking black suit Superman, man. He looks so good in the suit. I love the silver symbol. I really love it. It looks flush. You can see more of the detail in this suit compared to the Justice League suit because I always felt that Justice League Superman suit, it looked weird. I didn't like it. The blue looked too flush. And also, I feel like he just, like, he shouldn't have to wear that. The guy just came back from death, and you're telling me he's completely fine? No, he's not.
Yeah. No way in hell is he not. I mean, for example, look at the fight sequence in the original anyway. Like, he was not fine.
Yeah, especially when he got regenerated and literally took... Like, I will admit, in the original, though, I'm actually going to give a little bit of praise to the original, even though I don't want to. When the Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash tried to stop him, no, that ain't happening. No way. No. He flattened them like they were nothing. He tossed Wonder Woman to the side, even though I kind of argued about that a little bit because Wonder Woman is extremely powerful. She's a demigod. Aquaman, I can understand with Aquaman because he's a metahuman. He's not as powerful as Superman because Superman's like an alien from another world. Cyborg, though, can definitely understand why Cyborg couldn't stop him. But the one thing that made me happy with that, and I hope that it's in this, and I saw it in the trailer, and I really hope it is the Flash scene where Superman sees him running fast. Oh. Man, keep up with him. I want that scene.
I want that scene. But the one thing, though, that I will actually, well, two things, really, to give praise to the original Justice League movie is definitely the score.
No, the score was good. That Batman score was perfect. That Batman.
Well, yeah, the fact that they brought in the original Batman score, that was fantastic. But not only that, I'm not sure if even you picked it up, but in that fight sequence, I'm pretty sure with the Flash.
Oh yeah, with Flash.
With the Flash, they used the Superman theme subtly.
Hang on, I'm trying to remember. Really?
It's very subtle.
Wait. Oh, is that? Oh, wait. Is that when he starts to notice him? When he looks at him when he's running past him?
I think so.
I think I know.
It's like a different pitch change to the original, but here it goes. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I know they used it at the end fight with Steppenwolf when he flies in.
It might have been there then.
Unpopular opinion. Is Aquaman even needed in the Justice League? Like, he doesn't have much power. I know he can control the seas and shiz, but he's not as powerful as the others. Whoo! You know what? I'm actually with Laura on this because in the Justice League original, he wasn't even that friggin' tough. He kept getting thrown, and that sucks because...
And I'll be honest, the Aquaman has always been the piss take of a character.
Until Jason Momoa.
Let's be honest, the New 52
came
out, and they made him a little bit more a badass.
Rebirth made him powerful, in my opinion. Rebirth made him powerful.
Rebirth made him very powerful. Same with the series; they made him very powerful there.
I mean, Jason Momoa as Aquaman, I can't picture anybody else now.
No,
even though I still laugh at the Smallville version in his costume. Oh. Do you remember Cyborg's costume in the Smallville series?
Yep.
Do you remember the Flashes? All wearing sunglasses?
I remember the Flash's one.
And it wasn't even Barry Allen. It was Wally West.
What about Kara's costume?
Oh god, no! I hate that costume so much. All the costumes that were like cringe level. Don't get me started on Deathstroke's costume.
Oh god.
The only good costumes was Hawkman and Dr. Fate.
Yeah,
That's it. The rest of them were garbage. They were terrible.
don't get us wrong. We do love Smallville.
I do love Smallville, but I just
We
think
do love Smallville
I just think
for what it was.
Yeah.
We talked about it the other night. So
Yeah, I need to go back and watch it, but there's like how many seasons? 10, like 12, 10 seasons?
yeah, I believe so. I got the box.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I need to go back and watch it, but there's so
yeah, then we released season 11 as a comic, and then season 12 as well.
And then they officially wrapped up Smallville Superman with he gave up his powers to be a father.
Yep.
And I think that's perfect.
I think it was a nice little send off for
Yeah,
Tom.
yeah, because I think he needed that. I think he did. All right, what's next?
All right,
let's move off. Let's move off. That's
sorry, that's it with the Snyder cut for now,
and DC
and DC, unless something pops up news-wise while we're recording.
I haven't really noticed anything, minus with like the Snyder cut and everything discussed. But let's move on. WandaVision. Damn, this has been such a great series to watch. It's so different.
It's so different.
And it's so strange, too. I don't mean that pun not intended, but I guess it was intended.
Hey, we don't know if he'll arrive.
We don't know. Oh my god, can we? Yeah, Laura's just like, yeah, can we? Yes, we can! Alright, so let's talk about WandaVision. This series has been making me happy every single Friday. I count down the days before Friday, and then it finally, when Friday happens, I'm happy because I'm like, haha, a new episode of WandaVision. And it's only 8 episodes because I'm like, oh, come on.
I thought it was 9 originally. I think it was 9 episodes.
Well, I know you sent me. I have been waiting to talk about the most recent ep with humans. Yes. Latest episode. We will get to the latest episode, but we want to. Well, we want to talk about a few things in this latest episode. Actually, we're going to talk about this episode. Fuck.
We will be talking about this episode, but
I'm all over the place.
Kind of for now.
Okay. First thing first. The Malcolm in the Middle parody. I knew it was Malcolm in the Middle because I love that series. And when they did it, I'm like, are they doing Malcolm in the Middle? What a perfect guy.
As soon as the writing started to happen type thing, and he's like narrating, one of the children's narrating, I was like, oh shit!
It was Malcolm in the Middle. I picked that up I picked up the second the episode started. I was just like, wait a minute. It's Malcolm in the Middle. I was expecting a cameo from Frankie Mutz to happen, but I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. But like, it was
still cool. Great.
Yeah. I really love it. Pardon?
I thought this episode was more 90s originally. When I thought that's what it was going to be, but they especially skipped that and made it like really late 90s, early 2000s.
Especially some of the camera angles and the way the coloring looked very 90s. I feel like I was watching Malcolm in the Middle. I'm not gonna lie. I really felt like I was watching Malcolm in the Middle, and
I really want to go back and watch that series now.
Yeah, I don't even know how to watch it. Is it on Foxtel? I don't really know what series it's on. I don't know. Okay, so Laura thought the last week's episode was the last one. No, it's not. We've got
no way would they leave that.
We've got 2 more episodes, isn't it? So 2 or 3? 3. We've got 3 more episodes. We have 3 because we did episode 6 and we got 7, 8, and then 9. Because I think they were saying episode 9, and you were saying to me they're going to be at an hour long each.
Supposedly they were going to be about an hour long each.
Yeah, they're going to be at an hour long each. Supposedly, we don't know exactly, but like that'll be good because that's just a good hour to sit down and watch it.
Me at night, that I can just go what the hell's going on?
Yeah, and we can talk about it the following day.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's get into it. We talked about the Malcolm in the Middle parody. Let's talk about a thing that shocked me: Vision's death, because he died 3 times now. He has died 3 times.
Yep. The poor man. The poor man.
He can't catch a break. He can't catch a break. No, he can't catch a break. And I feel so bad because when I was shocked when he was I'm seeing Laura in the chat there go oof.
Yeah.
When I saw him when I saw him just go for the portal, I'm like, no, you can't go through, dude, you're dead, you can't go through.
Oh.
And like, fuck, the fact that he like was starting to just fall apart right there.
Now that was
I was just like, that was really heartbreaking because you could hear him cry out for help, and I think that's when
they're doing nothing, and then Darcy's like, help him,
help him, and that showed, that shows Sword's intentions. They want to get Vision's body.
Is it Sword's intentions or is it someone else's intentions?
We will get into that. We will get into that. Right. Yeah, that's for a little bit later. How about Quicksilver's line about husbands can't die twice?
Twice.
And then this fucking Scarlet just sends him flying. I'm like, wow, what a way to treat your brother. Which, by the way, that was
a fair move. Fair call.
But also, Evan Peters as Quicksilver. I like his Quicksilver.
I'm loving it.
I love
the moment he woke up and just scared the crap out of the kids, just being a child himself.
That's Quicksilver for you.
I love you. I love you.
Like Dead said, the thing that made me happy the most is I really don't like. Oh, so Laura doesn't like the new Pietro. She doesn't like the new Pietro. Unpopular opinion. I really don't like the new Pietro. That's fine. Look, it's different for every single person. Everyone has a different taste. I personally don't mind him. I do look. I don't know. I love Aaron Paul Taylor's. Is it Aaron Paul Taylor or Aaron Paul Johnson? Is it Johnson or Taylor? I don't know. Aaron
Taylor. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't really know. I really don't. It's okay. It's not very good. Yeah, like seriously. But no, I like them both. I just like how Evan Peters just is very snarky and very kid-like because that's what Quicksilver is.
And not only that though, you got to take into account though that Wanda is manipulating in the way it is too.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that version of Quicksilver is not real. It's all being manipulated by Wanda.
By Wanda.
Evan Peters is great, but he's not correct. Everyone has a different opinion. I know for a fact that whatever they're going to do with the Quicksilver character, it'll be with Evan Peters, but we never know. Aaron might even come back. We don't know exactly. Like,
just actually going into that. So that's what I'm surprised with. He didn't come back for that death part.
No.
You know, when they were talking.
And then you see him being shot, and then you see the bullet holes, which I found very interesting, but also I didn't really like that because it looked very rushed, CGI-wise.
Very rushed, but that's what I'm surprised with. I'm like, okay, so what happened to him then?
Yeah, like we don't even know what even happened to his body.
No. Last we saw, because I watched it yesterday, last we saw, he was lying in that transport thing next to Hawkeye.
Yeah, whether Wanda buried him or not, we don't know exactly. But I would like them to give him an answer. That would be cool. But I need to talk about a really funny thing. How are their classic costumes?
Oh,
I'm so happy. They did the comic book costume. They did Wanda.
That was the one thing that Elizabeth Olsen requested.
That to do the classic costume.
That she always wanted to have like the classic costume. And
Agreed.
she got it. She got
Yeah.
what she wanted.
And I really
love it. I loved it.
Quicksilver's hair. Laura loved it too, so she really liked it. I loved it. Quicksilver's hair, it was the funniest fucking game.
It was like a crossover between Logan.
Yeah, like Wolverine. Yeah. Vision's costume with the fucking with the sports pants and the shoes. I liked Speed's costume, Little Boys, but my favorite, Wiccan. It was straight up a classic. And Wiccan is like one of my favorite Young Avengers. He's so cool. I really loved how he discovered his powers. Now, whether or not, and I discussed about this, I was watching a video before, the boys are real. They are actually real. They're not some figment of Wandavison. She actually gave birth to them. That's why she can't control them, because she made them. Gave birth to them. So I think this is where Doctor Strange comes in to actually start bringing these, how to manipulate and bring the people who are inside the Hex, who were made inside the Hex, into reality. I think that's how they're going to save Vision. I could be wrong. Doctor Strange has to make a cameo. I think he's the only person that actually could help Wanda understand her powers, and especially with hexes. Yeah,
I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know. I know that she's in one. She is in Doctor Strange. I'm pretty sure they've confirmed that she's in it.
She is. No, that's confirmed. She is going to be in it.
That could be the way that they bring him in as a cameo, unless. Who knows? This might continue over into that movie.
No, we don't know.
But the only thing why I'm thinking Doctor Strange won't show up is because of Paul Bettany saying that there is another cameo, Mark Hamill type, and it's somebody that he has been wanting to work with.
Well, we know it's not Evan Peters because
it can't be. It can't just be Evan Peters.
There's got to be something else. We've got three more episodes. Yeah, 3 more episodes.
Now, I told you my theory the other day. What if it is Professor X?
That would be really cool, but I don't think so. I think it could be a magical-based character. But there is another suspicion, and you told me about it before, and I'm going to agree with you. I don't think the enemy is Sword. I really think it's
Mephisto.
It's either Mephisto or it's Nightmare.
Ooh.
Remember, in the Multiverse of Madness, Nightmare is supposedly meant to be the main villain. So we know for a fact that Nightmare is... the Nightmare realm is literally a realm in Doctor Strange's world that has a villain that feeds on people's nightmares, and is one of Doctor Strange's fiercest enemies. But Mephisto, that's another good one as well, because he can manipulate people. And also, Wanda's still understanding her powers, and Mephisto is very, very smart. This guy literally would know how to manipulate Wanda behind the scenes. For everybody who does not know who Mephisto is from the Ghost Rider comic book series. That's with Johnny Blaze. He's literally one of the main demons of the Marvel Universe. He's extremely powerful. He's not the devil. Mephisto is not actually the devil. He's one of the demons. See, Hell in the Marvel Universe, it is so goddamn confusing. But Mephisto is one of those demons there. So that's who he is. But he has, from time to time, meddled in other superheroes' affairs, especially with magical-based people like Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch. He is very powerful. Very, very powerful. But there are other people that can absolutely kick the shit out of him. I think Johnny Blaze, at one point, when he realized the full potential of his powers, he absolutely annihilated Mephisto. Absolutely. But that would be really good. We don't know, because honestly, it could just be Sword, but it could also be someone manipulating Sword, because remember, Hydra literally was hiding inside S.H.I.E.L.D. for decades, for centuries. They're in there for years, skulking out and hiding. And I honestly would be surprised if they came out and said, "Oh, it's actually Mephisto," or it could be anybody. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Hey, so I was watching Age of Ultron yesterday.
Very
And
old movie from ages ago. My goodness.
something looked very familiar to me, and it's Hawkeye's home.
Yeah, Hawkeye's house. Yeah.
Now, the thing that reminds me of the most is would that be Rambo's house?
Shit. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, Captain Marvel.
Yeah, because Nick Fury, and it was a safe house.
Yeah. It was a safe
And
house.
Nick Fury seemed to be very comfortable there too.
Yeah, now you got me thinking. Because we know that Monica Rambeau is
Form sword.
yeah, we know for a fact that like we know for a fact that her DNA has been manipulated as well by Wanda. So I do like the fact that I think they are the same house. They've got to be.
It looked like the same house.
It did really look like the same house, which I'm
and
actually
a lot of them changed to a house that was there in the 90s too. So
I agree.
But yeah.
But,
anyway, going back to WandaVision.
The boys show their powers.
The boys show their powers. And not only that, would be the kid with the speed. If I found out I had speed, I'd be doing the exact same shit.
What, just causing mayhem on the streets by pranking everybody?
No, that was with
Quicksilver.
Yeah, true. No, later on when he's like, dude, you got super speed, kid. And he just goes, really? And he just runs around the whole place.
I like how Wanda in that entire scene literally is just like looking around oh god, I really have to deal with this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yep, sorry, Wanda. It's time for you to be an actual parent.
Laura's just like, I would, to be honest. I would too, but I like Wiccan's powers because I love Wiccan too much. But the super speed thing, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'd have Speed's power as well. Why not? I'd be able to I'd literally stick the middle finger to TransLink and be like, I don't need to pay for your stuff anymore. I'm off to sea. I'll be there. I'll be able to get home before anybody else.
You'll be Clark Kent in the original Superman racing the train.
Or just I laughed at the original running effects in Christopher Reeve's Superman where he's just like. What about the original 90s Flash where he's running across? It's like just constantly moving his arm.
Hang on a second.
Everything all right?
Yeah. I was just going to show you something, but never mind. I have the actually original 90s Flash on DVD.
Oh my god. I really loved how they brought him back in the Crisis Infinite, but that's DC stuff. We're done talking about it. Let's continue on with WandaVision.
But yeah, no. And, well, if you want to mention that, the fact that Pietro encouraged just pranking on everyone.
We have a question in the in our chat here from Nathan Lewinsky. He said, do you guys think the expanding shield at the end looked like a giant red head? Huh. I think he means when the barrier was extending, it looked like a giant red head.
True.
That's an interesting one.
That might be a good tease from Mephisto.
Might be.
So I remember people were predicting when Pietro returned.
Oh, shit. Nathan said, if you pause right before they flick back to Wanda, after you see Hayward driving away, I swear you could see eyes.
All right, we'll have to look at that later.
I'll have to check that out and get back.
I know that later on.
Yeah, I know that scene you're talking about. It was so brief. You know what? That would be interesting if I'm gonna check that after this so I can.
Yeah,
dead set. I'll have to check that out. Far out. Here's the cool thing. If it's Mephisto, and also you can bring Mephisto in now because of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., because Ghost Rider was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they confirmed it when, what's his, I can't remember the Ghost Rider's name. He drives the car. Do you know his name?
No, not right. No,
but Johnny Blaze was confirmed to be the Ghost Rider that gave the Ghost Rider that drives the car his powers. So Johnny Blaze is in this series. I would laugh so much if they decided to do Ghost Rider to the MCU, and they're like,
we
want to bring back. There was talks, but I would laugh if those talks came back up again, and like, guys, want to let you know we've cast a new Ghost Rider. It's Nicolas Cage.
I mean, a lot of people will be screaming in happiness.
I would be screaming in happiness because I'm like, oh, yay, we're going to get Nicolas Cage freaking out again. Yay! Fucking screaming out bees or something like that. Oh, that would be the greatest fucking thing ever. I would have a field day if they decided, you know what, fuck it. We can't cast a new Ghost Rider. Let's just get Nicolas Cage to come back and do it again. Ghost Rider 2, Spirit of Vengeance. I can't watch that movie because it's so bad, yet it's so funny. That Laura's just like, the bees! Ah! Oh, I will never tire of that scene so much. Like, I was watching Chris Stuckman talk about that, and he made the best point. He literally he did a scene where it's like the director of the movie's like talking. He's just like,
yeah,
we went out to make a horror movie, but we actually made a comedy. It's true. Made a freaking. I mean, come on. When can you ever go and see a movie where you see Nicolas Cage in a bear costume punch a woman in the face in the middle of the woods?
Sorry, I thought we were talking about Ghost Rider here, not the Revenant.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you said, who is the guy that they are visiting? What did you mean by that question? I'm trying to remember what that scene was.
Okay, so the guy that they're going to visit, the guy that she says, you know, I've got my guy.
Yeah.
Who do you think he is?
Could be anybody. I can't think of anybody who would Monica go see.
See, somebody mentioned that it could be Rocket.
Well, what could Rocket do?
I don't know, but the fact that this takes place 3 weeks after, and it's some space type scientist thing. So, you know, somebody mentioned that it could be Rocket because it takes place after 3 weeks, and it kind of seems like his.
Yeah, but he's off with the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy now, remember?
Yeah, I know. But did they leave automatically, or?
Maybe. I think so. Laura's like, Rocket builds things. I mean, it would be a good thing, but I don't think they would go see him. They could go see.
I know there's another theory that it could be Reed Richards.
Okay, that I didn't think of. Shit. If they go see Reed Richards, but they haven't cast a Reed Richards yet.
That we know of.
Shit.
We didn't know that Tom Holland was cast as Spidey. We just knew that Spidey was coming.
True. John Krasinski, please be Reed Richards.
Right.
I want John Krasinski as Reed Richards. And who's his wife's name? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She's in A Quiet Place.
Yeah. It was a family-made movie, wasn't it?
I think so. Hang on, let me double check.
Emily Blunt.
Yes. Emily Blunt would be great as the Invisible Woman.
And please, Marvel, if you're listening to us, which I highly doubt, but please bring Chris Evans back as Johnny Storm.
Oh. Nathan put another message on there, another comment, and he's really hit the nail on the head. He said, "Also, not mean to hijack. Feel free to ignore. What did you think the red? What did you think the red expansion look like? Ego's expansion from Guardians 2. Shit, he makes a good point. I remember Ego's expansion in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. The red, the universe actually looked like the bubble, the barrier looked like the expansion. So." I wouldn't be Ego, but it wouldn't be Ego because Ego is dead. They killed him. They blew out his heart.
No,
but it could be anybody. It could be anybody. What's going on my PS4? That was weird.
What if Mephisto planted a piece of himself on Earth because that is a super normal thing for celestial beings to do?
I don't know if Mephisto is he a celestial? No. I know he's not a celestial. Is he a celestial? Hang
on. Maybe Mephisto planted himself and is using Wanda like Ego used Quill.
Maybe you don't know. Mephisto. Mephisto is a fictional. You don't know. BRB. He's an extra dimensional demon. So he's not a celestial because. Trust me, if they did a celestial for him, that'd be kind of a bit weird. But no, he is. He literally is a. He's an extra dimensional demon who first appeared as a. Okay, so he's an extra dimensional demon who first appeared as a fly, while the celestial known as the progenitor succumbed to the horde, with Mephisto taking this opportunity to lay his maggots. So he began as a fly, and he disgustingly did some stuff. But okay, we're going way off topic. What were we talking about? Who we think is going.
Who we think. So it could be Reed Richards.
It could be Professor Hulk as well.
True.
Also, could he be using Wanda to freeze people so he could feed on them? That skeleton girl Vision sees. I love how horrified Vision appears. That skeleton girl Visions. Fire. That's a sad origin for a giant demon. Look, if it's Mephisto, that would be cool. But there are other, I don't know if it'd be the right time to bring in Mephisto yet. I honestly think it could be Nightmare as well, because he is rumored to be in Doctor Strange, and Wanda is in Doctor Strange, so what a perfect way to bring him in. Then set him in the movie, bring him in on Wandavision, messing around with Wanda.
That way we get a what do you call it? A little origin type thing going. They don't have to explain it more into the movie.
Exactly. I think that's what they're going to do with Darkseid with the Snyder Cut, is they're going to be literally talking about, they're going to show Darkseid, but he's not going to interact or fight the League yet.
No.
But again, we didn't say with the Snyder Cut, it's 4 hours long. It's longer than fucking Endgame.
Yeah. And actually, we didn't mention it back there either, but the whole fight scene looks a bit different too, right at the end.
It does. It really does, yeah. Plot twist. Mysterio didn't die. He's really upped his game. Shit, I didn't even think of Mysterio. Oh my god. Did we not think of Mysterio? Maybe he didn't die. Maybe he really has upped his game and actually has gained magical powers.
Shit.
Because Mysterio has a reason to fuck around with Avengers and that, because he doesn't like the Avengers because of Tony Stark.
Which, I suppose, he's dead now, and that took place afterwards too.
But no, timeline-wise, we've got to think timeline-wise. It took place. How long did Homecoming take after Endgame? About a couple of months, wasn't it?
Far From Home. Yeah, a couple of months. This takes place 3 weeks.
But again, I don't think it could be Mysterio, because Wanda could see through his fucking bullshit. Come on.
Yeah.
Wanda. Even friggin' Kevin Feige.
Powerful.
Yeah, Kevin Feige has come out and said that out of every single Avenger that could be the most powerful, Wanda is. Look what she did to Thanos. Anyway,
and they say it in the movie, and they say it in the show too. You know, Wanda could have actually taken down Thanos if he didn't just
call down decimation.
Yeah. If he didn't do that, he was fucked.
Yeah. Can we go on break for a little bit? I need to go to the bathroom badly.
Sure can.
All right, we'll be back in a minute, guys. So stay tuned. What's the next thing we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about what's going to happen to Darcy.
To Darcy.
Which... Oh. All right. See you guys soon.
This is.
And we're back.
We're back.
Okay. So, oh dear, Laura came back while we were on our little break, and she's like, "Oh, rip." If you're live on our Facebook page, we are back. I just needed a bathroom break, and I needed some freaking water. Fuck. But dude, this has been going really good. So
it's been going really well.
This is going really well. Yeah. All right. So let's talk about what's going to happen with Darcy.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm keen to see what Wanda's going to make her role. Like, I'll laugh if she's like in the circus part, which we saw at the end of the episode, where all the sword agents. I loved how the helicopter became a balloon, which is hilarious.
That was yeah.
I just loved how she made them all clowns because she doesn't like them.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Come on. Even I saw that. I'm like, of course you make him clowns. She doesn't like them.
Forgot all about that.
I would have loved if Haywood actually had got sucked into there. He almost did. But I'm keen to see also if Monica and what's the name of the FBI agent? What's his name again?
Oh, Jimmy Woo.
Yeah, I want to see him. We'll see what happens with him as well. And Laura is back. Hello again. Thanks for joining us again. Sorry, we had to take had to take a bathroom break. We got that. She'll be a broke-ass waitress at a diner named... Oh! Hey, Sarah! How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. But,
that would
hey,
be great.
that would be amazing. Oh my god, okay, that would be great. I thought you'll end the stream, and I was like, no, we took a break. We still got some topics we need to discuss before we end the stream. But, no, that would be great if she just reprised her Two Broke Girls character.
That would be fantastic.
If they do that, I'll be happy. I'll be Marvel. You've got an opportunity here to make Darcy Max again in the fucking diner in the same uniform. It has to be the same fucking uniform or something similar.
Question, the only thing that could diminish that is what network was that on?
HBO.
Was it HBO?
Hang on, let me double check. I think it was HBO.
Or was it NBC?
NBC. Hang on.
Hopefully it was Fox. That way it can happen.
CBS.
Who owns CBS? Paramount.
CBS.
Paramount.
Is it Paramount?
Yeah, because they've got the right.
It's an American commercial owned by Viacom CBS. The network. So it's its own its owner. It's independent. It's
okay.
owned by Viacom CBS since 2019.
Oh.
So look, if they did it,
It'd be in
it would be a different costume, but they have to have the same colors and look a lot like different because it's in the 90s. Though we know for a fact that Disney could do whatever they want. I mean, for God's sake, they did Malcolm in the Middle, and they did Bewitched in that. Yeah, Paramount. Yeah, Sarah's right. It is Paramount. Yeah. Speaking of the next episode, they're going Modern Family. I know that.
Oh, I know.
They're going Modern Family.
2000s.
Yeah. So we're in the 2000s. We're in the 2010s. I think that's what they were saying, the 2010s.
Yeah.
Which is a good idea because
Modern Family, yeah.
I know Elizabeth Olsen has been saying she's just been loving going through all the decades and all the different costumes and that.
I've been loving them going through the different decades. I love the fact going back to like the first two. I love the Bewitched and Dick Van Dyke Show era.
Yeah, I think they did Bewitched. I thought they did I Dream of Jeannie, but the Bewitched was much more. I think Bewitched was more relevant because she's a witch. Yeah, but I think I Dream of Jeannie wouldn't have fitted very well.
No. But no, definitely, yeah. The Bewitched stuff. The fact that they got away as well with the theme song and the theme animation for that is identical.
I mean, who's gonna try and sue them? I mean, come on. Do you really think like a small television studio would try and sue Disney?
No.
Everything all right? You look like
I have the box set for that too. I was wondering who they are owned by, and that could be why they could have gotten away with it.
Hang on, let me double check. Who owns the rights to Bewitched? God, I'm gonna look it up, and it's gonna be like, you mean the movie? No, I don't mean the movie. Oh, oh yeah, here we go. American sitcom. Bewitched. Oh, it's from it was originally broadcast for 8 seasons on ABC.
Oh, okay.
So ABC owns the rights to original release was on ABC. It was originally broadcast for 8. That was weird hearing my own voice there on the Facebook live stream, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm just sharing it to a friend.
Oh, sweet. I'll make sure to share it around too. But look, there's so many different errors that they've done with it, and I really, really like it. Okay, so we talked about what's going to happen with
ABC is owned by Disney.
That's right, they are too. Shit, I forgot about that. All right, so okay, so we said what's going to happen to Darcy, then theory, and then now we're going to talk about a theory. What's going to happen with next episode?
What is going to happen? I mean, we've gone through a couple of theories already.
We've gone through a lot of theories.
Yeah.
Like at this point, I can't even speculate anymore what they're going to do because they could do anything. I mean, we know for a fact it's going to be in the modern day era. We know, hence the term modern family, because why not? I do like the I do like them talking to the camera. I did love the fact, like, must be a case of the Mondays, because like she keeps saying, you know,
this is what I was been thinking about what they're going to do, because we got Modern Family talking to the camera. I hope to God there's an Office parody.
I really do. Yes. Shit. They need to do an Office parody. They need to do an Office parody. They'd have to.
Actually, the place where I think it could work is Vision's workplace.
Yeah. I do love Paul Bettany, man. He has proven himself he can work not only in movies but in television.
Yeah.
Man, Disney's going to own everything soon. They're 95% there. Lol. I agree. They are going to fucking own everything. I swear to God, they will do it. By the end of the goddamn decade, they'll own everything.
Which makes me wonder, though, how do you think they'll go if they end up getting the rights to DC?
Oh, that's a very hard question. I think they would hire better writers. That's
true. Who would oversee it?
Give it to Kevin. You've got to give it to Feige.
Yeah,
he knows.
The thing is, though, he's busy as it is.
Yeah,
he's
but
got Marvel, and not only that, he's now working on his own Star Wars movie.
Yeah, but the thing is, he knows superheroes. And come on, if I was Kevin Feige and my boss came up to me and said, "Hey, we just bought the rights to DC. We want you to Doubtful Empire." Sarah Manazio said, "Doubtful empires have gotten too big before." Laura Shutt-Whedon said they won't. Lol. She also said oofed before. Look, if Disney ever bought DC, hypothetically, I'm gonna throw this hypothetically as hypothetically as I can, because I do not see it happening at all. But then again, it could. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen.
In what universe did we also think that Disney would ever own Lucasfilm?
That is true. They would own Star Wars, and I'm not going to say anything else because I'm going to keep my opinions about Star Wars to myself. Because go watch Mandalorian. That's all I'm going to say. Go watch Mandalorian. But look.
But in saying that, though, if you don't agree with any political statements, you can skip over Gina Carano stuff.
Yes, I agree.
But please don't. The character's fantastic.
I believe, like Sarah Manazio said, I believe they would. Oh, she agrees that they would buy him. Yeah, like, look, if they did, I would like Kevin Feige to manage the superheroes. He knows how to do Marvel stuff. He knows what to do with Star Wars. You don't have to use my full name, dude. Laura is fine. Oh, okay. Sorry. My apologies. I'm just reading the names on the comments there. Try to be professional here. Professional? Fuck off. Okay. All right. No, I'm talking about Lucasfilms. No. Sarah was talking about Lucasfilms. She believed they would. Yeah, I agree. But as I was saying before, I would let Kevin Feige actually run DC superheroes. He knows his heroes. The guy literally breathes heroes every single day. I mean, come on, look what he did with Iron Man. Look what he did.
He's the Filoni of Marvel and superheroes.
Sarah said Lucas has worked.
That's true, Sarah.
And on attractions and rides prior to buying. Laura said, "I'm the only Laura." I'm sorry, I can't help it. Okay, I'm trying to be professional. But then again, I said me trying to be professional. Yeah, but look, so many different theories about what's going to happen with the rest of Wandavision series. We'll have to wait and see. That's the best theory I can come up with, because it's so hard to speculate, because it's a series with so many different twists and turns.
Yeah,
literally. Like,
I mean, we every episode it's a new, like, what the fuck?
Like, we thought Wanda was being manipulated. I still think she is, but also
I still think she is, because there's been multiple times where they've hinted at that, especially that that scene with Pietro where he's like, "You can talk to me. You can talk to me. How have you done all this?" And she's like, I don't know. I don't know how this started.
Yeah, which she also remember when Vision found out the truth and she kept denying it?
Yeah, she kept denying it.
I don't think she knows what's going on, but at the same time, remember when she left the barrier and confronted the rest of the sword agents in a full costume, she had her accent back, and it's just like
she knows a bit. She knows she's doing it. I think now, but she doesn't know how she's done all of this.
Someone also made. I was watching a video earlier today, and someone made a comparison video between that scene between Wanda and another scene from Dark Phoenix, the whole flicking scene. Who else does that? Who else does the whole flicking motion when he's using his powers? I think you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Magneto. We didn't think about Magneto wouldn't show up.
See, I've had suspicions, and I've been hoping that it might be Michael Fassbender.
I actually don't want it to be Michael. I think you know who I want it to be.
I know who you want it to be.
I want it to be Ian McKellen.
I know. It would
and
be
you
great
know Ian McKellen would. You know McKellen would do it.
So because we've got Evan Peters, it kind of.
Days of Future Past. Anybody?
True.
Because Quicksilver showed up in that, so why can't Ian McKellen's Magneto show up? And also, it would make sense because in the original comics, he was an older man when he had children. And
you're right. And the old House of M2, you get what he wanted.
Yep.
Create. Now, here's my other question. Now, this is a spoiler for House of M comic if no one's ever read it. But at the end, she says, "No more mutants," and the mutants.
Yeah. Does Magneto lose his powers? I don't remember if he did.
I don't think he does.
Because he knows, like, Wanda's powers.
And because she is his daughter, I assume that she would have probably bypassed that.
But everybody else, she's just like, nah, fuck y'all.
Yeah, and there were only a handful, and I think it was just the original X-Men.
Does Wolverine lose his powers?
I don't think he does.
Because I know he like, it's more, he's a different type of mutant altogether.
He was created type thing.
Yeah, compared to other mutants who were born with their abilities.
I don't believe he lost his powers.
Let
me check that.
I gotta double check. I gotta read House of M again. I read it years ago, man. I need to read it again.
It's not working for me right now, but yeah. Look, Magneto is
he's a powerhouse.
It's a very big possibility.
We don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the next episode.
I would love for it to be, but if it is Michael Fassbender, though, I'm not going to be disappointed.
If it's Wolverine lost his healing, but not his claws at one stage.
Did he?
Yeah, he lost his healing factor, but not his claws at one stage. I can't remember. Been a long time since I've observed House of M.
Yeah. I mean, I only read it last week. Jesus Christ!
I read it years ago, so I need to touch up and read it again. True.
Have you got Marvel Unlimited?
What's that?
Have you got Marvel Unlimited?
No. I need to get Marvel. What is Marvel Unlimited? What is it? What the hell is it? I've heard people.
It's a streaming service, but for Marvel Comics.
Does it cost?
Unfortunately.
No, I'd rather go buy comics in this comic book store.
Now the thing is with their stuff, it was all their new releases, it takes 6 months though for it to be uploaded to that server.
Oh, 6 months. Really?
But you get a backlog of comics from right at the beginning.
True.
You've got the original Iron Man comic, you've got the original Cap comic. Like their first ever releases that you can read all the X-Men dating back to 1969.
Andrew said, "Hi, Matt." Jared's just like, "It's Disney. Of course it costs." Yeah, I agree with that one. Disney just wants you to nickel and dime for everything. They're the EA of film.
I don't think Disney owns Marvel Unlimited. I think that's just they own Marvel Studios. They don't own Marvel, do they?
No, dude. They own Marvel. They own Marvel.
They own all of Marvel.
They own all of Marvel. Come on, you really think Disney would just go, we just want to own the studio part? No, it's Disney. What? No! What? Brainiac's a DC villain, not a friggin'. They will own us. Hey, do you guys reckon it's Brainiac pulling the strings of WandaVision? Yes, absolutely. Matt, it's Brainiac.
Brainiac.
Yeah, theory confirmed.
They are crossing worlds.
Yeah, they are crossing worlds.
We were talking a second ago that DC is now owned, should be owned by Disney. There you go.
Andrew's here. We may need to leave until he gets bored. The comment killed me inside. He will try. For fuck's sake. Oh man. All right. So let's talk about the next thing. We're getting 1 hour episodes. Fuck.
Yeah, we mentioned it before. 1 hour.
So the next episodes for WandaVision are going to be 1 hour each. So that's more than Mandalorian.
We've been getting. Mandalorian, I think, is 45 minutes.
The last episode was like an hour.
Yeah.
Good.
Which it needed to be.
Look at the comments that Andrew's putting there, Matt.
I know. He's being a dick.
Anyway, so 1 hour episodes. How do you feel about it? You reckon it's good, bad?
I think it's fantastic.
Like, it's more time, and it's more time to put in more characters and more reveals of who the
end it and tie up loose ends, which they have said after the series is finished, all your questions will be answered. There will be no loose strings.
Yeah, they need to do that. But we already imagine Thanos versus a T-Rex. If it's good content, Andrew. No, first of all, Thanos would flatten the T-Rex if he's got the Infinity Gauntlet. Even then, he's got. Did you see what he did to the Avengers when he didn't even have the gauntlet? He wrecked them all. Are you kidding me? The only person that actually could stand up to Thanos, ironically, the person we're talking about in this stream is Wanda. But I don't want to imagine. No, Matt, we need to get Thanos. And this needs to happen in the MCU. I want Thanos to return in the Thanos copter.
That needs to happen.
I mean, come on, the sword he had, it looked like it's off the friggin' It looked like it was off the Thanos copter. So obviously, it's around. The Infinity Gauntlet just makes the Thanos copter. I would laugh.
He reacts with the gauntlet.
No, that'd be horrifying. How would the freaking T-Rex use it? A T-Rex and Iron Man.
Maybe. Then
all right. We're getting so sidetracked. We need to stop. Okay. You said something about Sackboy gives an update about how that's going.
All right, so Matty got me Sackboy Big Adventure for PS4, which came with the PS5 upgrade.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a children's game, but God, it's fantastic. It is so much fun. I actually streamed it on my Twitch last night. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know I have a Twitch, you should go check it out.
I didn't know you had a Twitch until now. Thanks for telling me.
I just streamed the game. I'll actually probably put a link on
our page. Yeah, cool, man.
So that's actually a lot of fun. If you like, if you play the new Yoshi game, Crafted World, it's kind of like that. There is a.
And then there's me playing Legend of Zelda at the moment for like the 5th time.
I don't blame
or
you.
even me being a pleb and playing on a PS4 when you got a PS5, you lucky bastard.
Should I mention that when you play Sackboy and you go through the grass, you feel like the grass movement in your hands with the jaw?
No one cares, Matt. Stop rubbing it in.
Just
because you got a PS5 doesn't mean you need to rub it in. But I know you're gonna be like, yeah, rub it into that wound. Suck it, everybody. I got a PS5.
But yeah, so there is a character called Scarlet. I'm pretty sure it is. And read
the
Nathan, I hope that's a reference to Chewie dying in the old books. Because that he died by a moon.
Could the T-Rex even snap its fingers? Fuck. I'm gonna need to drink more water after this.
Oh god!
I wish I had some hard alcohol because that would. I need it now. Fuck. But
yeah, so there's a character called like Scarlet. I'm pretty sure is her name, but it's actually voiced by Dawn French.
Oh, wait, what? Yeah, she talked about that. I saw her on her Instagram a while ago that she was part of Sackboy.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, if you've played the Yoshi's Crafted World, it's pretty much like that, and it's just a lot of fun. And you can do multiplayer too, so it's not just one person game. You can play.
I like that one where you go. That game that you showed me where you go inside a PS1.
That's Astro's Playroom.
Laura said, "I'm gonna go, guys. Enjoy the rest of your stream. I look forward to the next one." Bye, Laura. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it.
Maybe Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, it'll either be Sunday or Monday for our next stream. Let's try and aim for Sunday because that gives you a bit of time to relax and you're not rushing home for work. Yeah, we can keep it up for Sunday.
We based it on today, though, Laura, with the release of the new trailer for the Snyder Cut. Which we need to talk about. If we did it yesterday, we would only be talking about the teaser. And
also when we talked about it as well. Yeah. All right, Laura's off. Bye, Laura.
Bye. But yeah, so it's a lot of fun. Highly recommend it if you love traveling world to world. The next game I am looking forward to, though, I don't think it's on the PS5 though, because it's a Nintendo game. Will be Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe they're actually doing Pokemon Snap. I remember playing it on Nintendo 64 years ago. Yeah, apparently, Nathan.
Yeah, no, this is a one-time only thing. I'm pretty sure, Nathan.
But the thing is, Snyder can do whatever they want with Justice League. It's his property. Yeah. And also WB. Look, my issue with multiplayer games is actually having fuck. Look, when it comes down to it, whatever they do with the Justice League, I'm just gonna say one thing: don't let Joss Whedon touch it again. Don't. Don't let Joss Whedon come back and doing any superhero movies. Just because he did Avengers in 2012 doesn't mean that he can just go do other superhero movies. He did 2012.
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, and he did Age of Ultron, but even then, a lot of people didn't really like Age of Ultron because of certain different technicalities with it.
I really enjoyed it. After watching it again yesterday, I really enjoyed it. I mean, one thing that movie alone had a lot of the Marvel humor. Like it was almost joke for joke for joke for joke for joke. I think that's where the Justice League 2017 one fell short too. Is that they tried to, because of Joss Whedon working on the Avengers and having that Marvel mindset, the jokes were bad.
The jokes were bad. Yeah, they're really bad. Dressed like a bat. I dig it. God. I don't even like talking about it because they're so corny. Also, he is a ginger, and who needs that? You really need some soul for a good movie project. I think between all of us, we could do our own DC universe. I want to tackle Aquaman. All right.
You do it, Andrew. You do it. I would love to see your vision.
All right. Sorry. There is something I did want to talk about in the stream, but we didn't talk about it. And I think you want to talk about it. Let's talk about the Batman. Come on. We need to talk about it.
Okay, we do need to talk about the Batman.
I'm still annoyed that it's coming out not this year, but next year.
Ugh.
Fucking sucks. But again, more
Fuck
time.
you, 2020.
Yeah, fuck you, 2020. Look, honestly, I will say this, okay? I understand why they're doing it. It gives more time, and it gives it more in depth to film more and, get it perfect. Don't rush.
And Nathan, this points out to your question too. Well, not question, but your statement that you're getting annoyed about the continuity in the DC universe. This is a different Batman, but however, within this Batman's universe, we are getting a TV series as well.
Yeah, the Gotham PD, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I was saying to my sister before, because we talked a lot about, again, we were talking about F off Batman. Look, okay, I don't give a damn what people say. Patterson is going to nail it as Batman. I don't care what people say. He is going to.
A lot of people are only basing their belief only off Twilight.
That's
a lot of everyone hasn't seen his other work, and you should definitely go check out his other work.
No, Andrew, no. He's on the Osborn. The closest thing we'll get to a real Batman.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I guess yes, he is. But no, I am keen to see what Patterson does with the suit. I actually like the suit.
I've come to really love the suit.
I also heard about that mini con that's happening, and that's so bad. Let's talk about Batman first before we talk about that. That's something I did on my Instagram that you guys should go check out. Talon Cosplay. There's my plug. Anyway, I actually like the suit. I like the car. The fucking Batmobile is a goddamn muscle car. Come on.
It looks very Mad Max, and I really like it.
Yes, I agree.
Really like it. I'm digging the Mad Max look. Nathan said his phone died.
Oh no! Look, when it comes down to it, whatever they do with this version of Batman, I like it. I like the fact that Colin Farrell is a Penguin, and he is so unrecognizable. It's insane. I didn't even know it was him until the production.
Too. Even the cast didn't know that was him.
He came at I remember wasn't it Jeffrey Wright came out and he saw him. He's just like, that's Colin. What? Yeah. And he looks so different, but he looks great. I really like how Penguin looks. Even though I'm always going to have a soft spot for Danny DeVito's one, but this one looks different. He looks menacing. He looks. It's I like this version of the Penguin so much because he
looks fantastic, and he looks more like the one in the Arkham games.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't have I don't know how tall he is though, but I really hope he's a small guy.
Yeah, I know he's how tall is Talon, but they might change that up like they did with
just have certain just do different, or even better with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine.
Yeah,
remember when he was first cast? A lot of people were disappointed because of his height. The battle was awesome. I can't wait to see this take on the Riddler. That's what Jared said. Andrew said, "Who can do the best Batman, boys? Here is your scene. Batman auditioning for the Justice League. Go." Oh God, we're being put on the spot, Matthew.
Oh shit.
You go
first. You've got a Batman cosplay.
I do, but I haven't worn it in years. Shit. Give me a line. That Batman would say. Give me a line. Oh shit! I need a line. Otherwise, I can't think of Tom on the spot. Tom Lee Jones, Two-Face is brilliant as well. Okay, I need a line.
Let's go on Vengeance or something.
Okay. Off from the new one from the new trailer with Patterson's Batman.
Go with the new one.
Okay. Shit, it's been hard to put on the spot.
Just think you, as Jared says earlier, think about you're at the mini-con.
I'm vengeance.
There you go, Andrew. I'm not going to do it. Just thought I should let you know. You can wait till next week to hear that. I think that means I get a week to figure it out.
Okay, that was good. So We talked about Batman. I do agree with Jared about he wish Catwoman would have a more stylized suit. I think she will get a suit. I really think
I reckon she'll get a suit. I don't think this is the final suit that we will see.
No, I think they're keeping that under wraps, especially with the rumors that Batman's supposed to be having more than one suit in this movie.
Yeah.
Which
I still love the fact, which they've confirmed, is the symbol is made out of the bullets.
it's made out of the gun that killed his parents.
Sorry, the gun. The gun
that killed his parents. All right, so everyone's been talking about it. You mentioned it before, the mini-con. Okay, so it's actually Oz Comic Con's pop-up con in Sydney next month.
Yep.
I talked about it on my Instagram, and I said this, and I'm going to keep saying it. It should not happen. We're in the middle of a fucking pandemic. I argued about it, and a bunch of others have actually shared about it. It should not happen. I enjoyed it. Thank you. On the behalf of Justice League, your application will be considered. BT Dub, you guys make a meme podcast. And this is our first podcast! Hey, Nathan's back. Awesome. Okay, so for everyone who doesn't know, I'm a cosplayer. Matthew's a cosplayer as well. We've been cosplaying now I've been doing it for about 7 years. And you've been doing it since when did you start cosplaying? Was it the year I met you?
Was my first. I did that.
That's right. I remember you were saying that to me. So you've been doing it a lot longer than me. And I talked about on my stream, on my Instagram story how Oz Comic Con is going to be running a pop-up convention in Sydney next month. Sydney is a hotspot for COVID-19. This should not happen. I know people miss conventions.
We are all missing the conventions.
But I'd rather be healthy and safe and protecting my family than risk going through a con. I'm a little offended the stream didn't come to a grinding halt in my absence. Why? Fuck off! No, that's not going to happen. The stream goes
Nathan,
on.
Does this make you feel a bit better?
And we're back. Yeah, we're back.
How do you feel now?
Welcome back to the Techie and Talon show. I'm Talon. This is Techie. But as I was saying, Oz Comic Con shouldn't be running a convention in the middle of a pandemic. Look, I know that they need to make money, but if larger conventions are going to be canceling their cons, why can't Oz Comic Con? I can't trust a company that doesn't give a shit about public health and safety. Their COVID.
How sweet validation.
sweet validation. I saw that. Their COVID guidelines, they suggest social distancing.
Shouldn't we require social distancing?
No, I got a better word. Enforce it. Or even better, enforce masks, because they don't even say that.
I mean, look. A fair few cosplayers do wear masks. Sorry, helmets.
True. There are tons of characters you can cosplay wearing a mask. You can even make stylized masks to protect yourself. But again, I got a better idea. Don't go.
Don't do it.
Don't go. And thank you for putting Nathan in his place. He's been getting too big for his boot. Fuck it all. Look.
I mean, look. If they made an announcement for a mini con here in Queensland,
I think they are.
That's kind of a different story.
Because it's Queensland and we're doing better. Oh, I received 100 messages today with the restream chat. Hey, we got a trophy. Awesome. Cool.
Keep it going, guys. Share it around.
Yeah, share us around. It's our first stream, and I'm fucking excited for this. But fuck, I realized we've been streaming now for almost 3 hours.
3?
We started at 7:30. It's nearly 9:30.
We've been streaming supposedly here for about an hour and 45.
On Facebook? Really?
No, not on Facebook. In general.
In general. Okay.
That's on
strange.
Facebook, we're not that long because
Yeah, bit of a difference.
yeah, I started that a bit later.
Yeah. Honestly, when it comes down to it, it's gone happening is almost as bad as a group of cosplayers that traveled to Florida during an outbreak. Yeah, I fucking heard about that. I heard about that yesterday.
No, I didn't hear about that. Can you explain it?
Yeah. I don't know a few details, but a group of cosplayers actually traveled to Florida during an outbreak.
What for?
I have no idea, but it was so stupid. Mind you, it's not like it's the fucking US. The pandemic over there is worse than anywhere on earth. The US
fact that California's back in lockdown for 2 or 3 months is saying something. Guys, if you're listening, don't travel.
Look, if you're stuck in Queensland, like you can't go anywhere anyway. I know guys want to go to convention. Look, I know people want to go to conventions. I understand that.
I want
for
to
the
go
love of God, do
miss
not go. Yeah, I miss conventions. I miss seeing my people. I miss seeing my friends and that. Look, I know Supernova is meant to be happening in April on the Gold Coast, but that's April. Nathan said I've been enforcing social distancing for years. Yeah, I agree with him on that. It's also a good point because I want to go meet people, even if there's a pandemic or not. Stay the fuck away from me. Sorry, but look, I'm gonna broadcast this message wherever. If you're thinking about going to a convention, first of all, wait to see the attendance. Wait to see if there's strict COVID guidelines. And if there isn't, don't go. Especially if it's a hotspot. Like, it's different if it's in Queensland. Conventions happening in Queensland, we're probably the safest fucking state to have a convention.
There was one this week. There was one just the weekend that we just had. There was a baby
HoshiCon, I heard.
A baby con. This weekend coming up is a home convention. So we are having them. So because it's so.
Yeah, because Queensland, out of every single state, I miss sneezing in public places. Why are you sneezing in public places? Cover your friggin' nose. You disgust me. God.
I get his point. You feel like, when you walk into a shop and you go, all of a sudden you need to just have that cough. Like me as an asthmatic, I need to.
Same as me.
And so, when I'm in a shop and I cough, I feel bad.
I feel bad when I'm coughing on a stream and I'll get a message saying, yo, cover your mouth. I'm like, the fuck, get out of here. I'm in my house. Or even better, I sneezed when I'm up at my local shop. I'm outside and I saw this old lady just stare at me from her car as she was driving by. And I'm like,
I'm mystificating in public places. Goddamn COVID.
I'm going to need some alcohol after this, for fuck's sake. Nathan, why the fuck are you defecating in public places? Excuse me, ma'am. I'm just going to go over to this tree over here behind here and just take a massive shit. Because why not? What the fuck? Oh, my God. Look, at the end of the day, COVID has really kind of ruined a lot of things for us. But at the same time, Queensland has been very lucky.
Yeah.
We closed our borders. I mean, our borders are closed again because of Victoria. They've gone back into a lockdown for 5 days, and we've closed our borders to them. And that's a good move. And honestly,
very good move.
Like, Oz Comic Con doing this pop-up convention next month, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember just coughing on people? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Remember.
But my final thoughts about Oz Comic Con doing this, it's a dick move.
Yeah.
Different with Supernova, because at least with Supernova, they're organized. They actually have hand sanitization. They actually have social distancing. They actually ask you. They recommend you wear masks. Now, for a person that has asthma, I have the choice of whether or not to wear one because of my asthma. I actually don't have to legally wear one because I'm asthmatic, meaning that if I need my inhaler, I got to take it without any obstruction. And also, it is really difficult, me having a mask on, because it was like, oh, you can breathe through a mask? Yeah, no. God has given me the gracious gift of I suck at breathing.
Yeah.
So yeah, wearing a mask is a pain in the ass for me, and I fucking hate it. But at the same time, whenever I'm wearing my mask, I don't have a normal mask. No, I have a stylized one.
Nice.
It's a freaking Pokemon. It's Haunter.
Nice Gengar.
Yeah, is it Gengar or Haunter? I don't know which one.
I think it looks like Gengar.
Yeah, probably. No, it's Haunter. No, it is. Oh no, you are right. It is Gengar. I remember now. Haunter has more squarish eyes. But yeah, fuck.
But yeah. But anyway, no matter where you are, guys,
don't go to a con unless you know it's safe.
Follow the guidelines of what your current government is telling you to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Wear masks if you have to. Wear them. Stay safe.
Nathan's like another mysterious way God shows that he loves you. For fuck's sake. Now, I will show you this thing though. There is a costume I'm working on at the moment. Now, bearing in mind, the problem I'm about to show you, it's going to take me. I have to stand up and go back a bit in my room to put this fucker in frame. So, hang on a second, Techie, and I'll get it out and I'll show you. Hold on a second. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Did I do something? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Does Darth Vader's breathe ever make a fuck? God damn. All right. So, this thing is really hard to put in the frame.
Look at that.
It's like it's not even fully in frame. So that's just the blade. I have to go this way a little bit to get the handle. So if you don't know what it's not finished yet. I still got to do these last two sections and color them in. But this is Guts pre-Dragon Slayer sword from Berserk. I'm currently making his costume. I've finished his sword. So sword is about from the handle. It goes right up to my chin. So I'm just walking backwards to get this goddamn thing in frame, and there's the end. Just gotta go this way. I told you this thing's really hard to get in the frame. I have to go all the way back here, and it doesn't even fit in the frame of my camera. That's how big this damn thing is. All right, see if I can try and get it. Yeah, there we go. That's best. That's the best I can do. Yeah, no. So that's been an awesome project that I've been working on. I've got a bunch of other projects that I definitely want to. That I'm definitely working on. I'm just going off camera for a second, but I'll be back. Hold on. So I'm doing another version of Geralt. I've lost count how many freaking versions of Geralt that I've done. I've done a lot. So this is my. This is going to be for my Cyberpunk Geralt. I have a vector here that I fixed up. I'm pretty happy with. I think the sight does glow. Yeah, the sight does glow. And magazine does eject. Hang on, getting weird. Yeah, Nathan, we really need to stop taking over the chats. This is their show, not ours, and they're doing a great job. I've got an all new, all different Spider-Man covering. Cool. Sweet. But so the magazine actually does come out.
Replying to Andrew, no.
Andrew is right. It is our stream. You do, and it's our show. But thing is, though. We have the power to actually, ban them from our streams. They seem to forget that. But yeah, no, this is my Chris Vector. This actually is a Joel Blaster. I bought this ages ago. It was about $200, and I freaking love it. I repainted it. All the parts still work. Magazine still works. I definitely need to add the Witcher symbol on the side. I'll get to that. And I do have a little sidearm piece as well. This is my M1911.
Yeah.
Magazine does eject. It's another Joel Blaster because any other blasters I get are cheap plastic shit from a $2 shop that I hate. But this is cool. So does that as well. Pull the hammer back and one shot. Only fires 6 shots time. Yeah, no, it's pretty good. But that's it for my cosplay stuff. I still need to do guts. I still need to finish the costume. Well, man. I think we've been chatting a while. What do you want to call it?
Yeah, we'll call it.
All right. So, Jesus Christ, this has been such a great stream. I'm very happy with this. We're going to be continuing with this. the Techie and Talon show. Fuck yeah, this has been good. What do you think, Matt?
We will be back. Hopefully next week we will probably also be live streaming on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do, go like and subscribe, obviously. The bell.
I'm just reading Andrew's link. Techie and Talon featuring Andrew and Nathan Experience. Side note: Cyberpunk Witcher is dope. I'll be good. Jared's like, I took over being the CEO of Roy Harper Ships. Okay, cool.
Cool,
all
man.
All right, man.
All right. Yeah, so we'll be back next week. We'll
put a schedule up.
Whatever's breaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll give you guys a heads up. We'll
get a schedule up. We'll get a schedule up and going.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Cheers.
And yeah, Talon out and Techie's out as well.
Yeah, check you out.
All right.